Morning, everybody. It is Friday morning, and you can see on composite radar we're here with me what is left of rain showers pushing through the area. Here's our warm front that has pushed up into the area overnight, just exactly as expected. And showers right now. Let's move over to local radar. We can see pushing off north of Butler, well north of Butler now. A few pockets of heavier rainfall stretching from over in Tonganoxie down through the 49 corridor, down 7 Highway corridor towards Clinton. But that's about all that is left this morning. You can watch these push off to the northeast. So as we go through the rest of the day today, here is what I am expecting, picking up with about the 8 a.m. hour. You can see here forecast data just continues to show us that this is going to push off to the northeast as we get throughout the day. Here's 1 p.m. where any lingering activity is going to kind of wrap around the backside of the low, pretty much north of I-70 today. So we will see heavier showers up there on both sides of state line through the mid-afternoon hours today. And then as we work through the early evening hours, here is about 6 p.m., 5 to 6 p.m. Again, continued shower activity up here in the Northland on both sides of the state line, but down here into east central Kansas, west central Missouri, for those with Friday evening plans, definitely seeing some scattered shower activity that is probably going to continue. How long? Let's see. Wraparound showers start to dissipate after midnight, well after midnight. So you got one more round actually for east central Kansas and west central Missouri that's going to get started tonight about the 8, 9 p.m. hour. And those are going to drift southeast as that low finally pushes off to the east over our area. How you doing on rainfall? Here is radar indicated rainfall totals. So always like to put these up here, see what we think we have around the area, but really thrive on you guys letting me know. So check your rain gauges this afternoon. Let me know what's around your area, but seeing a few pockets over 2 inches, right? So all of this blue is the dark blue is up over 1 inch. So looks like maybe over here around Eldo, we have another pocket of 2.5 inches possibly between, say, Eldo and Appleton City. But overall, through the area, widespread 1+ inches of rainfall. So there is our rainfall footprint from this storm. So check this out. Got to keep the sunshine lovers in mind. Here are clouds. Low level, mid level, and high level clouds is what is showing up in my new cloud cover forecast, which is pretty awful for today, if I'm honest. No chance of seeing the sun today, but let's go through the weekend. Watch all 3 layers of cloud cover start to shift out of here with that low that takes off to the east. So by Saturday morning, very few clouds. And then look at that. There is Saturday over Kansas and Missouri. Should be plenty of abundant sunshine. But you guys can look off to the left side of the screen and you can see the next low pressure system moving in. So by Sunday noon, clouds will advance in across Kansas, as you can see there, covering us back up by late Sunday night for Monday morning. So what does all this mean temperature-wise? Let's start off with Friday evening temperatures at 5 p.m. We're just above 50 degrees. We're going to dip below 50 degrees at about 7 p.m. Through the evening, let's look at 9, 10 p.m. It's going to be about 46 on the way down to an overnight and low, maybe in the 40s tonight, but expect mid-50s to mid-40s for any Friday evening activities that you might be doing. So 58 today and cloudy, rainy for some of us, especially in the Northland. 58 again tomorrow. Dry with sunshine, 62 on Sunday before the next system moves in here. Talk about that in just a second. But 59 and 55 to start off next week. Look what happens Tuesday into Wednesday of your holiday week, however. So the dry weekend will end earlier the farther west that you are out in Kansas. So as we look at Sunday afternoon, see these showers and thunderstorms start to work their way across Kansas, being pushed by an advancing low pressure system again from the west. So initial line takes off to the south and the east down in Oklahoma, but I think that by overnight hours Sunday over into Monday, we will see a few pockets of heavier rainfall with some smaller thunderstorms working their way through east central Kansas and west central Missouri. So as that low finally makes its way over into our area by Monday afternoon, I do expect it to drive a few waves of mostly light precipitation after that first initial heavier wave moves through overnight for your Monday morning. So the big change and the good news in today's forecast is looking at the holiday next week for those with travel plans. Like I told you that I would be doing, combing through the data this morning, I think Thanksgiving, Wednesday and Thursday will be dry, chilly but dry. I don't think we escape those chilly temperatures. Let me kind of back up here to Thanksgiving morning, possibly being in the high 20s to low 30s. Again, Not unexpected for this time of year. Here are your Thanksgiving Day high temperatures right now, probably only in the low to mid 40s, but again, not seeing any precipitation headed our way. Big relief for those with travel plans. It's looking pretty great. So here is a last glance at radar, closing in on about 8:30 this morning. As the heavier showers push off to the north and the east, we will dry out from the south to the north as we go through the next of the morning hours. Today's weather brought to you by the fine folks at the bottom of my screen. Titan Rentals, please keep them in mind for all of your equipment rental needs. Premier Contractor Services, talk with them about your next construction project. Excellent people to deal with, care about local weather, bringing you today's forecast and all the coverage that I do here. It is Friday, my friends. That is pretty awesome in my world. Hope you have an awesome day today. Catch you later.